Hello, hello. Here we are, swift current bound, leaving the town of Leader, going to the town of Scepter. What a cool place. We'll see what Scepter's like in a minute. Got a house to look at there, a very nice little house, $37,000. Cheap, 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 cheap. Just slow down to 100 here. No point in speeding. Hi again, Leslie. Guess what? I had just made it. I had to pull over. I found a fella. He told me where to go. Hey, Teddy, how you doing, mate? I was so close. I was sucking fumes. Hiya, Carrie. How you doing, mate? How's the homestead? Hey, welcome aboard. As I say, Carrie, this is Teddy. He lives in California. And you've met Leslie before? How's things at the homestead, Carrie? Yeah, I went and took a look at 3 houses already, and I'm getting close to having a look at another house. Um, Heading to the town of Scepter. I've got a house to look at there. And you'll be able to see that one. Connection seems a lot better now. Oh, it's a fine day out here. Is it snowing there, Carrie? I gotta find a place to have breakfast soon. Yeah, I don't think I'll get back to Regina till about 4 or 5. I'm supposed to drop the car off at 6. And I'm out of coffee. Ah. Well, it's not so sunny here, as you can see. I'm heading south towards Swift Current now. There we go, Scepter and 9. I wouldn't mind. I would not mind living in a place called Scepter. That's cool. It sounds like the bad guys in a Bond movie. Carrie, I have a big tub of spring rolls. I've got the car loaded here. Let me see if I can do this. I'll flip the camera around. I've got the car loaded with stuff, Carrie. See the back there? I don't know if you can quite see it. The car is loaded with stuff, my friend. Loaded. We have so much food and things. I'm bringing loads of good things back to the house, Carrie. I've stocked up on supplies for us. going to take me half an hour to load it all into the truck. Oh yeah, I'm learning, Carrie. Carrie, I was so close to running out of fuel because I'm in the middle of nowhere and I forgot to put fuel in the car when I left Medicine Hat, and I was running on empty, and I had to pull over and ask a guy, and he told me that there was a big tank that you can just go use your credit card on in the town of Richmond. So I had to turn around and go back to Richmond, and I just got there. I thought I was going to die. I thought, great, I'm going to run out of fuel. And it's, well, it's not so bad. It's only minus 12 now. It was minus 18. I see the big town of Scepter up ahead. And we'll see if we can find the house. Yeah, well, I jumped in a different car here, so I wasn't even thinking. I thought, oh, little car, you can do it. But this morning, Carrie, I got up, I went outside the hotel room, and it was surrounded by police everywhere. And there was a forensic unit, and oh, fuck. So I went to the front desk and paid for the room. And I said, well, what's going on? They said, oh, the police are just waiting for someone to come out of their room. They're going to bust them. And I said, well, as long as it's not me, it's okay. So, Teddy, how's the warm climes of California? I guess it's not like here, huh? Life is an adventure, my friends. Life is an adventure. We jump on, we go for the ride. See, I was going to try and make it through to the town here and get fuel here, but there was no chance. I was running empty. I was sucking fumes by the time I got to that tank. I think it was one of those card locks. It was just a tank in the middle of nowhere, and you had to go and put. Good thing I had the credit card, buddy. I tell you, if I didn't have the credit card, I would have been screwed. Because the machine only took credit card. Okay, here we are in the big town of Scepter. Let's go have a look here. 55 degrees. Let's see, what would it be in, I think it's 28 degrees here in Fahrenheit. Okay, here we are, the big town of Scepter. I got to look at this house. Let's see, I should be able to just see it. This town's not that big. Should be able to see it from memory. Hopefully there'll be a for sale sign on it. Oh, this one's for sale. That's not it. That's not it. 14, 205. I mean, there's only 2 streets here, so how hard can it be? How hard could it be to find the house? I think I see it over there. No, it can't be that big of a town then if there's no elevator here, is there? There's the train. You'd think there'd be a elevator around here because the train tracks. But there isn't. And now this house is 37,000 when I find it. But it's the one in Capri that I really want to look at. Okay, found it. Okay, Carrie, found the house. There it is. I'll get out and take a few pictures. There's the house, Carrie. Right there. That's a 3-bedroom. It has 2 bathrooms. What do you think, buddy? It's even got a fire hydrant right next to it. Yeah, 37,000. Let me see. I'm gonna park, take a few pictures. Let me get out. Here, we'll get out and have a walk around. Let's go have a look. Notice on the door. Make sure it's not condemned. Notice Sask Energy. Obviously has not been used in a while. As you can see, it's got growth around the front. It's not bad. It's not bad, pal. And that garage is part of it. I don't know if the boat is with it, but we'll see. So apparently, that garage there is part of it too. So it goes right back to there. 37,000, Carrie. What do you think? Bloody cold. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, there's all that back area there, Leslie. Goes all the way back to where that garage is. Back over there. I think that's somebody's house to the left, the gray building. Oh, here's another one. The other house has 12 acres. These ones are just lots. The one on the right there is for sale. Not a bad little spot. Not a bad little spot. That house is not bad for 37,000. Looks great. And it's right by this highway here. Yeah, I think that's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. But the other one I'm interested in is coming up in the town of Capri, which is a little better because it's not so far from Swift Current. And to the right of us is the Great Sand Hills Nature Reserve. So that's that sandy desert thing you were talking about, Carrie. Which is quite interesting. Okay, next one is in the town of Capri. Yeah, that's not bad, buddy. That's not bad. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I think I drive by the entrance here. Maybe I'll stop in and we'll drive in and have a look. Yeah, Carrie, use all the data you can on that. Just tap into the speed limit here. So it looks like that one has been for sale for a while, so I bet they'll take even less. I bet they take 30,000 on that one. I think it's under foreclosure. So as we see, we're on a beautiful flat plain of ours. Easy for miles and miles. Heavy traffic. We got one car. So we got one car. Our visible horizon is 3 miles. So for 3 miles, there are no cars. Heavy traffic. So we're going to have to phone that Pamela Busby and see what the offers are. That's not a bad house at all. And it's right on the main highway here. Yeah, it's crazy the prices of houses here. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that's why I'm looking at that house. There's quite a few of them for cheap, for under 40,000. Very similar. Wait until you see this next one. It's 35,000, and it's wow. We'll see. The next one is even bigger and nicer, and a little closer to Swift Current, which is better. Okay, Carrie, what the hell's a Limsford ferry? Why would you need a ferry? Where's a ferry crossing? Yeah, so what do you think of that house, Leslie? Not bad? Kind of nice looking? Yeah. Yeah, it looks decent on the outside. I've got some pictures of the inside somewhere, and it looks decent on the inside, too. So I found 2 houses today that I need to phone and contact. But like I say, it's this next one that I want to really have a close look at. That one's painted. Yeah, I think it looks really good. good possibility, that one. Very good possibility. And judging by the roads, it looks like they'll keep this road pretty clear. And Kerry, when I was coming up here, I passed Correction Line Road. I was thinking I could get on that and go straight back to the house the whole way. I didn't know it went right across the province. But it seems to. Actually, on the way down, I should pass Correction Line Road again. I wonder if it goes right through the sands. Terry, do I need to pick up milk on the way? If you're still here. So you want to come and live in Canada, Leslie? You know, United States used to be called the land of the free, but I think that term has moved up to Canada a lot more. Good answer. Good answer, Leslie. There we go, grain elevator. Leslie, I hate the cold too. I don't know what I'm doing here. Well, I do know what I'm doing here, but I can't say. There you go, Carrie. There's your grain elevator. Port Reeve. Port Reeve. There's nothing in Port Reeve. I think it's going to get hard on my eyes shortly. Oh, it's only cold for about 5 months of the year up here, though. Summer times are great. Hot, hot, hot. I mean, Maine must get fairly cold sometimes. Yeah, Only about 5 months. That's about it. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. It's been a very dry, hot year. This kind of weather is very hard on my eyes. Makes it very difficult for me. I'm going to have to pick up some sort of sunglasses. My eyes are very light sensitive. It's blinding me. Might not look like it there, but here it's killing my eyes. Yeah, so no one was living in that one, which is good. I much prefer nobody be living in them. And I prefer that it be empty for a while. Because you can really talk the price down then. People are desperate for money sometimes. See if I can find that one. Okay, Leslie. I won't be going anywhere. Well, I'm going lots of wheres, but I'll still be here. I still got an 8-hour drive. Well, we'll call it 7. I think it's about 7 hours from here. Oh, the big town of Lancer. Here we are in Lancer. Lancer Hotel. Oh my God. Can you believe it? It's got a hotel. Highway cuts. It's got a barber. Rockin' Town. And it's gone. What I find so interesting is these towns in the middle of nowhere. They still put up all the Halloween decorations. It's brilliant. "11 kilometers to Abbey." Okay, we're locked in. We're driving. My eyes are killing me. This is not good. Not good. I would sing the song "I Can See Clearly Now," but I can't. Can't see a bloody thing. It's going to be horrible when I start facing the sun. I'm going to have to stop and get something. Fortunate that I'm heading to the south right now. As you can see, we haven't passed a single car. Tower Road. Tower Road. Looks interesting, but not going there. I need to find coffee. Oh my god, a corner. Corner, I can't handle it. It's a corner. Oh my god. It's scary. I would put on the radio and play music, but last time I did that, they pulled my video. Apparently you're not allowed to have a live broadcast and playing a radio in the background. Get copyright. I think the next town is Abbey, and then the town after that is Capri. There we are, the big town of Abbey. It has a grain elevator. What do you know? And it has gas, and it has a hotel, and it has shopping. Well, that's good. And they call this civilization. There we go. Capri, 26 kilometers. Be there very shortly. This is the one I'm interested in. It's the one I'm very interested in. It has radiators for heat. The house was built in 1927. It's the kind of house I think I would prefer. Check my email. See if I can find it. Amazon. Coursera. Light in the box. Delivery. Uh-huh. Yvonne. That was the house in Scepter. Oh, I should have phoned them. No, that's the house in Busby. Getting closer. Hey, Shrugan, how you doing? How's it going, pal? Oh, connection's going bad here. I hope you guys are all enjoying the scenery. Oh, mate. Well, I hope you're okay, and I hope your court went okay. Hope your custody fight is going good. Okay, that one was sold. There's the Rich Mound. That's the one. I think that's the one. I'm going to get directions to the house. Yeah, I'm sure it will be a pain till it's done. Well, my fingers are crossed for you, mate. I wish you all the best. I know it's a tough fight. It always is, pal. It's always one of the worst fights. I'm going to get directions. Okay, we're going to get directions to the house. I've got this car set up like an airplane cockpit right now. I've got monitors everywhere. My eyes can't see a thing because the glare is really messing my eyes up. Nice and flat, yeah. I'll bet it's lovely here in the summer. Why is it doing that? Keep your eyes on the road, your hands upon the wheel. Gotta remind myself. I really need some shades. I left them in the truck. Ah, this is clear. I mean, this is a highway. What happens is they just clear it to a certain level and or get to the point where there's just snow on the road all year round. They just put layer of gravel, layer of gravel, layer of gravel. They just compact the snow. It's just what you got to do. I mean, this is just our, really our first snowfall. So let's hope it accumulates and we get about 3-4 feet covered. And then it's even better. It's all white then. I've done that before. I used to live in British Columbia and I had a plow on the front of my truck. But it's illegal for you to drop your blade onto a highway. They get very upset. They say that you're taking somebody's job. You know, they regulate everything. Yeah. Yeah, it's just another form of control. They like to control everything. I agree. They should do their job better. Look at this. It's my first time up here in this area. Now to the right of me is what's called Sandhills National Park. And it's apparently just like a desert, and I can start to see that effect. And if a sign comes up saying to go into the park, we'll take a drive in. But I do have to get back to Vagina. I mean, yeah. See, and that's the way cell phones work. Because every time I go into a dip, I lose connection. So signals must travel in a straight line. Oh yeah, I can see how it's changing. Yeah, those are real clouds. They're not those sprayed on clouds. I know the clouds formations over the years, they've had to make up new names for a lot of them. And they're trying to tell us, oh, this is the first time they've seen this kind of stuff. You know, bullshit. It's because they're making it all change. They're trying to control everything. Yeah, a little bit of a slip. I'm going to try really hard not to crash doing a live feed. Not saying I'll be successful, but I'm going to try. And I think that's the big town of Capri. On the right-hand side there. Because there's a grain elevator. Well, as you can see, Shrugan, there is absolutely nobody out here. There's no other humans around. I've come the road less traveled as I'm looking for a house. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice not having humans around. Yeah, 56 years. Okay, let's see. I think I'm out of town. Hospital Road. Oh, they might even have a hospital in this town. Huge. Okay, here we are, the town of Capri. Oh, it's in a park. It's in a national park. Oh, hey. This is the place. Okay. Okay, we'll go in and look at this house. You're absolutely right there, Shurigan. You're absolutely right. I couldn't agree more. Okay, we gotta go in and find the house. We're in the big town of Capri. Hazlet, Gull Lake, Stewart Valley. Oh, I'm kind of liking this better. There you go, you got your Freemason lions there. Okay, we just gotta find the house now. Yeah, all good here. Oh, I almost wasn't okay. Earlier, I made a big mistake and forgot to check my fuel before I went off into this venture. Just about messed right up. Okay, where's the house? Where is the house? It's gonna be an older house. Oh, I think I see the shop. I might have to check the little map here. Okay, I seen that one. It's a booming little town. There's another little house for sale, but that's not the place. Just listed. I think I'll just pull over here and do a quick check. Just gonna stop for a second. See if we can find the house. Center of my location. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Don't know why it's doing that. Start over. I must have pushed something wrong. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go into here. Find it. Down there. There we go. Try this. Okay. View property. Let's see if we can get a map. There we go. See if we can get it. Where is it? There we go. Okay. Okay, it's on First Street. Okay, let's go to First Street. I would imagine. Over here. Of course, they're not going to have street signs. First Street. Here we go. It's on here. Okay. We're gonna find it in a second. A little bit snowy. Yeah, we got some for sale signs up here. Okay, I found it. I found the house. All right. Well, here we are. We found the house. Gonna go take a quick look. Hopefully I won't get shouted at here. But we'll see. Well, there's the house. Let's go around the back. That's the house, 37,000. Now, why would it only be 37,000? What is wrong with it? What's wrong with this house? Why is it only 37,000? Well, in all honesty, I think that's my new house. I think that is an awesome house. That's my new house, right there. That's the house I'm choosing. The community's big enough. The house is lovely. Yeah, I love that porch too. I like the house completely. That's it. I'm gonna make an offer on it tomorrow. I don't even need to look on the inside. Yeah, I think that's my new house. I'll make an offer tomorrow. What do you guys think? I think that's an incredible place. for that kind of money. Exactly, Shrugan. That's a beautiful place, isn't it? I'm not worried about all that. I can do all that. That is my trade. So that's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for an old house that needs a lot of TLC. Yeah, that's your trade too? Hey. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? I think that's a real perfect. Perfect. That's the house. I'll put an offer in right away on that. I like the other one that you missed the house I looked at earlier. It was quite lovely too. But what do you think of that one, Leslie? Is that better? Beautiful old place. And it's in a fair sized community. There's gas, there's shopping. Yeah, I love it. It's the only thing I can afford. Okay, I think my house hunting is done for today. I can take my 6-hour drive and head back. Yes, I need some coffee. I've been on the road since I left the hotel at 6:30 this morning. So I've already been going 3.5 hours, and I've got 6 hours to drive now. That old house needs a lot of love. That's all it needs. Oh yeah, I'll stop. And cheers. Thanks for that, mate. Appreciate the concern. Yeah, can you believe that? 37,000. Well, that house is advertised for 35,000. That's a monthly payment of about $150 a month. How can you beat that? You buy a house for $150 a month? Come on. How could you refuse that? Yeah, I'm surprised too, mate. I found several fixer-uppers for less than 40,000, and they're actually in pretty damn good shape. That's the thing about getting someplace in the middle of nowhere. Leslie, Leslie, I bet there is. Yeah, there's a huge cellar. I've seen the pictures of the inside. And the beauty about that, Leslie, is in Canada, it's all becoming legal. In a limited way, but it's becoming legal. We'll let you guys know how it goes. I'll phone the estate agent tomorrow. What state are you? You're in. God, I keep forgetting this one. I'll remember. New Jersey. It's not legal in New Jersey yet. I would have thought that would be one of the first ones. Well, yeah, you know, them legalizing marijuana under the guise of medical marijuana is so that the pharmaceutical companies can control it. And that's what it's all about. And that's what the big grab is about. They're not doing it for anybody else other than their corporate friends. You know, and they've got the people thinking, oh, this is a great thing, this is a great thing. Well, it's not a great thing. It's a Monsanto thing. It's a GMO thing. They want to control it. And they want to make it so that you can only buy the government strains, which are going to be, you know, the CBDs are going to be high, but the THC level is going to be low. You know, you got to always remember it's the same evil scum who set these laws, and they do it for themselves. It is going to suck. Yeah, that's what you were saying the other day, Shrugan. You have to. Have to. Everyone has to do this. You know, they're going to give it all over to the drug companies. And if you get a chance, you got to get in early here. I just applied for my grow license. Well, I'm just in the process of applying for my grow license. I'll have to go through a whole bunch of checks first. But once I get it, you got to fight from the inside. They want to regulate the whole process. They're not giving it over to marijuana growers. They're only giving it over to the corporates. They're going to make it so that if anybody's caught growing outside of the legal bounds, they're going to make the criminal charge on that be double. So basically, if you're doing it for yourself, you're going to do a lot more jail time. And that's what they're going to do. It's just like alcohol and growing hops, and just like tobacco when you're growing tobacco. They're going to control it just like that. Don't ever be fooled. This is not a good thing. Remember, anything that goes on telly or the news, it's against the people. It's never a good thing. They just try and sway the sheep. Yep. Yep. Get rid of all the corporates. Get them out of your lives. They're evil, evil, evil. They're turning the world into a corporate. Shrugan. Yeah. You know what? When I sat in the hotel room last night, and it's the first time I've sat down and watched television for, I don't know how long. Years. And I couldn't watch it for more than 15, 20 minutes. And I wanted to smash it. You know, and I was, I forget what even shows I was watching. They were so stupid. And everything in there, you'd watch how many times they mention the number 33 in all these shows. They'll mention the numbers 27, they'll mention the numbers 33, and they'll mention 42. You know, you'll see somebody and they'll go, I've got to drive 33 kilometers, or I've got to go, pick up 33 of these, or I got to go collect 27 apples. It's just, the number game is incredible. Yeah. People who wake up, that's one of the first things that leaves their house is TV. I recommend it to everybody. Throw your television out. I've done videos on it, of course. It's called programming for a reason. You watch when they say anything, they're going to go, we got to set up our programming schedule. What programs you going to watch? It's just ridiculous. And people don't get it. My theory on television is that they use it to communicate to everybody, to their followers, not to the sheep. They use it to communicate messages and instructions. So if you watch a series, a TV series, you'll watch them insert little things here and there. And you know that they're talking to each other. They're telling their members what they're going to do through the series of combinations of numbers and everything. Just like on The Simpsons, they tell their people what they're going to do, or Family Guy, or Friends, or all those series that take off. They're always communicating through them. Well, it's the same. Sure, again, you play a lot of games. Look at the games. Watch when you're playing the games, because you'll watch all the programming in the games. I play a lot of computer games too, and man, the symbology in the games is just incredible. No, there doesn't seem to be, Leslie. There doesn't seem to be. But they're not trying to communicate to women. You know, these Freemasons don't try and communicate to women. They separate the women. Like I say, you understand the Freemasonry movement, so you know what they're doing, Leslie. It's killing my eyes. I can't see anymore. I don't think I can drive much more. I can't see a thing. Oh, this is no good. It's making me go blind. I'm going to have to rely on you guys to tell me where I am. Oh, it's not that, Leslie. It's just because my eyes, they're extremely light sensitive. And because the sun right now is shining off the snow, it just makes it so I can't open them. So I'm just going to have to find a gas station here and get some sunglasses and put them over top of my glasses, because it's very painful. Yeah, it's you know, it's those white, blue-eyed people. You know, something to do with our genetics. White, blue-eyed people cannot see, and white, blue-eyed people tend to go blind. And the problem is, I can put down my sun visor, but it doesn't stop the glare off the snow. And because the clouds are getting thin. So I'm not that far from a city or a town, so to speak. So it should be okay. It's about this point that I wish it would start snowing heavily and block out the sun. There we go. A little bit of a reprieve here. The sun's behind a little bit of cloud. But definitely, I think that could be my new house. Quite happy about that. That was the one I wanted to look at. Ah, it's starting to snow. Good. Let's hope the clouds really thicken up and it really dumps it, because that would really help me. It's pretty bad when I'm sitting here wishing that it would snow heavily. Yeah, we'll go like that. This is what I'm trying to deal with. It's all okay though. Just a lovely picture, isn't it? I don't know if I can block the glare from the ground. It's hard to say. See, I'm sitting in the shade, but it's the glare off the road. Bloody painful. I'm not used to this anymore. Yeah, I have those days too. I should be getting closer to the town of Swift Current pretty soon. Pick up some shades. The glare is settling down a bit. When I left England, I forgot my other glasses. I'll have to get them sent over, because those ones are photoreactive and they turn into sunglasses. And they always have them. They always have them. But you can see it's gotten a little better because the clouds are kind of thickening up a touch. It's just when the sun was poking through that little hole. Here comes some more. There's the sunny spot again. Yeah, where are those chemtrails when you need them? Just a minute, I'll phone them up and say, can you put some chemtrails in the sky just about right here? Do me a favor. Then we'll know they're real. Yeah, I'll just phone them up and say, can you spread a few? You know, I'm asking you to. There we go. The sun's off to the right a little bit. That's better. You know, one thing I always get people to ask, if the sun is 93 million miles away, like we're told, which is bullshit, we all know that, 9-3, get it, and the Earth is traveling at 666 million miles an hour through space, how can it warm the Earth? It couldn't. And why don't people get it? Yeah, I can understand them saying light travels forever, which we know it doesn't, because you look at any street light, it has a circle when the light's shining down. It doesn't all of a sudden spread out to all directions. So we know that light doesn't travel forever. But also, the heat would not travel forever. The heat would dissipate, especially through the coldest space, our apparent space. Why don't people ask these questions? I don't get it. Oh, these must be like oil fields here. Yep, dino juice. Yeah, what a bunch of bullshit. Dino juice. I'm starting to think that oh god. I'm starting to think everything is fucking fake. Everything. They bullshit about everything. They've probably been producing oil out of plant matter forever. And they just make up this big bullshit story that they have to drill and they have to have special shit to do it. Just to keep us dumbed down again. I never thought I'd come to that conclusion, but I'm starting to think. No, makes no sense at all. Comes some glare again. You can see that little sunny patch there. Well, I do appreciate you guys joining me on this drive. It makes the drive go a little faster when you have somebody to talk to. And we should be approaching the town of Swift Current pretty soon. Maybe 20 minutes. Yeah, we do. We do need to stick together here, people. Because we know that they're going to start a world war pretty soon. At least I do. And the whole reason they start wars is to dumb us down, get control of the situation again. As soon as you start to wake up, and people start to wake up, they set up a war. And that's what they're doing right now. They're setting up for war. Yeah, I ignore the drama in Flat Earth, as you know. I don't get involved in the drama because they're trying to, once again, divide and conquer. And people, you guys got to realize that. That's all it is. It's a divide and conquer. So don't let it happen. And everything will be all right. And it doesn't matter what shape it is. It does not matter what shape it is. All you need to know is that NASA's lying. The governments are lying. They're all lying. The people themselves aren't. Because we just, because we've been dumbed down so much, we just think we go and do our job. And what is it is a lot of people are trying to make money off of Flat Earth, and I don't understand that at all. Forget it. Forget about the money. The money is not important. And as soon as someone starts to put money ahead of everything else, then they've lost it. They've lost me anyways. And I'll try and support anybody who's trying to do good thing. But as soon as I realize that they're not, and they're just doing it in for their own self-interest, that's it. I just dump it. Okay, we are on the Trans-Canada Highway, number 1, heading east. I'm not a popular channel either, my friend. But I'm not worried. I've got a few good friends on here, and I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, it is. A lot of it's like that now. It's not a good thing. I don't know if you've heard of Marty Leeds 33, but I was watching a live feed of his last night, Very good. I'm glad he came over to Flat Earth. He tries to not get too involved in Flat Earth because he's kind of like me in that opinion. You know, the Earth is flat. That's all there is to it. Focus on the lies. Don't focus on the fact that, you know, the Earth is flat. If you know it's flat, you don't have to worry. You just accept it. Hey, the Earth's flat. Great. Okay, we got some service roads here. Let's see what we're going to do. There's a big Esso there. Take the next one in. Go a little bit further. Okay. We're going to pull off here in a second. There's a big husky. I'm going to stop. Going to have some breakfast, lunch, and take about a 30-minute break. And I will come back and we'll see you all again shortly. And you're absolutely right. You're right, Shurigan, you're right. Okay, we are here. And I will be back in, like I say, about half an hour or so. If you guys want to join back on, that'd be great. We'll speak to you soon. Yep. Sunglasses and food, mate. Sunglasses and food. We're in. Take care. Love you all very much. Be good. Be safe.